Now it is. Now we're live.
My phone! This is not how I wanted to fucking start this!
You're a fucking shitter. Sorry. Start roasting you.
What's really good? It's your boy and co-host of the motherfucking Down Bad podcast.
That's the name?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And apparently that's Alex's first time hearing the name.
It's your boy, co-host of the Down Bad podcast, Emilio. With my co-host,
Troy, the boy.
And today, we have probably our first and only guest that we'll ever have on this show because all of our friends, I don't know, they kind of suck. No, they don't. Maybe
That's why they're friends, because they suck.
And maybe we'll get more people, hopefully. But for now, we got our friend. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Alex Bosserman, and I'm gay.
I'm about to expose you right now. What? His first name is actually Brian.
Yes.
Not Alex.
And also, like, even though nobody's going to answer this in the comments because I only have, like, one subscriber that actually gives a fuck. Does he look like a Brian?
Who is the subscriber that gives a fuck? I would like to meet this person.
I only have like 214 subs.
Okay, well, you said there's only one that actually cares.
No, like, there'll be that one person that'll be
It'll
like...
probably be me.
Point is! Morty. Already, this fucking intro is like way out of here. So today, we're going to talk about LA because we were just there because our boy, that's the next topic, he's about to take off to
South Korea.
And we're going to talk about his expectations versus reality, what he plans on doing, what he's going to do. He's going to explain it to us, you know, just to for entertainment. And also, we're going to talk about love, what our definition of love is, and what we find ideal in our partners. Like, I don't know. We're about to find out.
That's us at the Down Bad podcast. We're tackling topics on the first episodes.
Yeah, and we're very savvy in the arena of love.
Yeah,
love.
Very, very
as you can tell, we three are some. I mean, me and Troy are. Well, Troy's the lady killer. I'm both the lady and the man killer, and Alex is.
I'm alone.
Yeah, we're all alone.
But it's okay. Everyone is truly alone in life.
We're a bunch of dorks.
At the end of the day, you know, you can act like that you have someone who truly understands you, but no one truly understands you because you are trapped in your brain. And no one can go in there and enter your brain with you. So, anyways.
Damn. No wonder why you're single.
Yeah. What's the first topic?
And already we got the first freeze frame.
Already froze one time so far.
Giggity!
Let's see if we'll freeze more.
Let's go. This is going to be such an annoying fucking episode and long probably. So, today, me and the homies, we went to LA because our homie's going to be leaving for a year and I thought we should go all out. We should ball out. And what's the most perfect place to go and ball out than good old LA? So, guys, do we want to talk about our hauls? We're not actually going to show our hauls, but we're just going to talk about them. Or do you guys want to talk about the shit that we saw around LA?
Both. Let's start with the haul.
The haul.
That's most
The
obvious,
haul,
'cause
the swag, the
We're
taker.
all wearing our drip. Look at that. Oh, golf way!
So,
Yeah, we all are. Yeah.
Oh! Wow, we're on crackhead demon time. So, all I got was these nice 80s-esque jeans, and I look like a goddamn vintage rock star. No, I don't. But like, I look like something out of a 90s high school yearbook picture. And I also got just a blank gray hoodie and La Loteria the Devil t-shirt. I think in total I only got like 4 things today. Alex, how many things did you get today?
I got one thing. I got this Yeezus shirt, which is pretty sick. Yeah, I really liked the font. It apparently looks like Metallica, like they stole the font. But
you want to show?
No, I think it's a sick shirt.
Let me see. Like the.
And it's just an Indian. I don't know if this is like ripped off Yeezus merchandise or where it came from. Probably, yeah. But yeah, it was good. $7. I wanted to get a Metallica shirt, but they didn't have it in my size, so I got scammed. And then we went thrifting at all these other places, and they didn't have anything. But we went to Savers like a few weeks ago, and they had like, I got so many good ass shirts. So I think it's really just random, really random when it comes to thrifting. Sometimes you find some good shit, sometimes there's nothing. And today was one of those nothing days, even though we.
I found no pants that I liked that were in my size. Like, whatever.
Well, at least you can... Wait, nothing in your size?
Like, nothing that I liked in my size.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Because I was looking for the black pants, but they just had, like, all
Well, to be honest,
pants.
I feel like it could be worse, because I feel like the average size is 32 waist by 32.
Oh, that must be nice.
Is that average, or am I being, like, really...
No, I think that is average. I'm a 38. I'm the biggest whale in this fucking podcast.
I wear 34, 32s.
Because I'm thinking when I go online to buy clothes, it seems like 32 is, like, always sold out. 32 waist.
It's pretty nice.
Must be nice.
Hey, Emilio, I was a 38.
And the medium and larges sell out first. So.
Fuck you. Anyway, what did you get, Troy? Oh, wait, you have a mic.
Yeah, I know. A mic that I can't really move.
Whisper in it. Whisper your whole hall.
No.
ASMR. Honestly, let's just turn this podcast to ASMR.
This is what I got.
Hello, this is DJ Jazzy Troy talking into the microphone.
Yeah, this fucking episode is gonna be all over the fucking place.
In the mic.
I'm not moaning.
Let's get Alexa to moan in the mic.
No, wait.
Where they're like whispering to Alexa and then she like farts for them.
Oh god, perfect fucking freeze frame.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so Troy, what did you get? We might get into the Alexa thing sooner than later.
I have like one eye open, one eye closed.
Oh!
As they say.
All right, Troy, what did you get?
I got this Nirvana in utero rainbow tie-dye
Swag.
jacket.
Swag.
Because usually what I wear is like a lot of blacks and grays and just barely any color. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get a bunch of stuff with color.
Switch up, some variety.
And then got the a metallic shirt or Metallica shirt.
Yes.
It's a shirt made of metal.
Yeah, that shit was
a metal
hard.
shirt.
It's actually
Yeah.
preparing for battle.
Yup. In case if we go to war.
We went to golf.
Golf Wang store, shout out Tyler.
Alexander Wang. Wang gang.
No, he's canceled. He's canceled.
Yeah, Wang is a rapist.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
He's still canceled, but
Allegedly.
still canceled though.
Yeah, allegedly. It's
But
important.
Troy went to golf, as you can tell. We definitely went to golf. I just got the crew neck. What did you get, Troy?
I got the green was it the denim jacket?
Mm-hmm.
That and a green or not a green.
A white button up.
Yeah, it's a white button up with blue golf heart on it with the arrow.
Yes.
And that shirt turned out to be a lot softer than I thought it was.
I know,
Because
it
they wouldn't
looks
let
like
you
soft.
touch anything in the store
Or
due to COVID.
fit things on it.
Or fit thing on. So you just had to like basically point and say, "Hey, I like that one. Do you have it in my size?" And they did. They had everything in XL, or at least
nice.
everything I wanted. So I almost got that
Woo! Tell him.
That-
Tell him.
black leather golf jacket that was like $400. But I was like, when she told me it's $400, I was like, on the inside, like, holy crap.
Were you like, bruh moment?
Bruh.
I was like, oh my god,
Bruh.
it's so expensive. So expensive.
But Troy does let me know if I had a little bit more money. He was looking at that jacket like, aha.
it was the first thing I noticed, like, and I was like, oh, I like that. But then it was like, $400.
Low key, he did want to drop that amount of money. He was like,
close.
damn.
I should have taken out more money though. if I wanted to do
We should
that.
have brought cash because it turns out you go around in LA and it's just cash everywhere.
That was
Which
another
doesn't make
thing.
sense.
Especially the
because-
first spot.
You want to go to the streets? Because that's where we went first. The streets, you need cash.
Cash.
They don't deal with trash.
No trash. I felt like such a pleb for not bringing any cash. I'm like, damn, people still do cash. And we went to like the somewhat of a sketchy area, but really, it was just filled with a lot of fucking people. And thank goodness, at least some of them wore their mask on like
No, it's
some.
like 90%.
90%, but still, that's
More than that.
even for my standard of LA people, I was like, good on you, and especially in this like sort of sketchy
But it
esque
doesn't matter
area.
because some of them had their mask down below their nose and they were taking off the heat. So honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter.
Or they had it on, but it was just wrapped on their
The only
chin.
saving
Yeah.
grace
Chin
is
strap.
that you're outside, and when you're outside, it's harder to catch COVID, obviously.
We
so-
really noticed when we went to
Yeah.
what was that one community called?
Oh, it's essentially like around. It's like deep in around
Some
a Fairfax.
rabbi community, that's for sure.
Yeah. So okay.
What would you call it, rabbi?
I don't know.
They're all
The
rabbi.
Jewish community.
It's
Yeah,
essentially the Jewish.
Very-
Fuck. It's essentially like the Jewish community, and we mean that in the most respectful
Very-
way possible.
Yeah, very obviously Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean,
Oh my god! But like
but nobody was wearing masks. None of
nobody.
them.
Like
There might have been 5 in total out of like 300. All the ones that we saw.
we're not trying to.
Nobody wearing masks.
We're not
Like,
trying to like single out anyone or trying to like do something purposely to discredit. We're being dead serious because we were there and he pointed it out first, and I was like, "Wait a minute! Oh my god, you're right! Like at least maybe 5 people that just so happened to be Jewish. You can just tell too. They wore their mask, but like at least like the general population of that community, we're not wearing fucking masks, and like most of them were children too, just like living their life and shit. And I'm just like,
They probably all got it already.
Bruh.
Like, resistant.
They're like,
They
eh,
have the immune system.
well, we don't really care.
And then there's 2 ambulances.
yeah.
So,
When
like,
we came
oh,
back
yeah.
from getting food,
We were like, what? There's a
They died
fire
from COVID.
truck
I just
and
know
an
for a fact they
ambulance.
died from
What
COVID.
happened? We weren't there for
There's
long.
more COVID casualties in LA.
we just got fucking tacos, and then we come back to the car, 2 fucking ambulances, and I'm like, damn, how long were we fucking gone? I can't fucking speak. Jesus. Or shalom, or whatever the fuck.
Shalom.
That was all in good taste. Where's my Jewish honeys at? God, I am so fucking alone. Please hit up my DMs at Decent Internet on Instagram. Anyway, but other than that, to generalize our day in Los Angeles, we ended it off at Echo Park, and
No, it was
Uh,
a thrift stop or thrift store.
but
All
yeah,
the same neighborhood design.
but like before we went to like the last thrift store, we just walked around Echo Park. I've heard things of Echo Park. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of fucking homeless people, and I have a phobia. That's my problem. I have a phobia with homeless
That's a little
people.
classist. Maybe you should check yourself.
No, I'm just terrified.
Think about
of-
your implicit bias.
No.
And unlearn your
no,
prejudices.
no.
I mean, one time I had to go to Nevada, or the first time ever going to Nevada.
Uh-huh.
I go take a Greyhound bus,
Yeah.
and Bo said he would be picking me up there at 6.
Yeah.
So 6 rolls by.
Yeah.
Nothing. He tells me that his boss made him work work until 11. So I was there at the bus stop for what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
And I think that was during the election. So I saw the Republican. It was playing on the TV. The Republican debate. I
Are you
watched
talking
it
about just
twice. Huh?
You're talking about 4 years ago or just recently?
4 years ago.
4 years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Yeah. And while that was playing in the background, I talked to a number of strangers. One of them was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
He's a nice guy.
Okay, guys, I'm not saying that I hate the homeless because they're homeless. It's a phobia of mine where...
Didn't ask me once for money.
That's great, but like, okay, the phobia is
He's probably the only one though.
because like homeless people essentially they got nothing to lose, right? And so I'm afraid that one day they're just out of nowhere gonna snap, and I'm just
shit.
there, like all coincidence,
All right.
like I'm there, and they take it out on me, and I'm like, the fuck did I do? And
that
they
happened to me.
just
Alex, I mean,
see, and he's like,
Alex.
no, listen, didn't that's what
No, that
happened to me.
like 2 months ago. Can I
Okay,
tell the
but
story?
I need you to know I don't care that they're, it's not because, they're homeless.
There's
No.
a difference between homeless
Uh-huh.
and drug addicts.
Either way,
True.
that's my phobia. I could give a shit if I mean, sucks for them, but like that's not why I have a phobia against homeless people just because I'm classes.
I know.
Bitch, I'm broke.
I'm just fucking with you. When I talk about homeless people, I try not to like be too judgmental because like
I like how you say,
We
"Bitch,
were-
I'm broke" while
Literally,
wearing
it's a problem with
rings.
capitalism,
Like,
okay? This is what capitalism leads to. It leads to homeless people because not everyone can afford to live in LA, obviously. So you have all these people living on the fucking streets
For free. Because
for free.
that was the best thing, though.
Living shouldn't cost money, you know. So it's
Going
kind of a
to
fucked
Echo
situation.
Park and seeing the signs "No camping" and no soliciting.
and there's all these
anything on the
fucking
property.
tents all over the
Tents
fucking,
all over the place.
all over the
vendors
fucking place.
over there selling stuff.
selling and everything. That's
it's
where I
like,
got my fucking jeans.
All right.
Yeah, then
People,
there's-
everybody's smoking weed like openly at the
Everybody
park. It's
chilling.
like, wow, this is like the 70s or something.
Everybody's just chilling in unison, peacefully, regardless.
It
of
was
COVID.
actually not bad. A little trashy, but not bad.
The only thing that was a little bit like, oh boy, while we were while we were on our way to
It's
walk
starting to
into
get
the while we were on our way to walk into like the fountain or whatever, there was this tent,
Oh yeah.
and it was screaming the N word, the hard R, out loud, and I'm walking past the tent like, the fuck is wrong
was it
with
hard R? I don't think it was hard.
Yes, the fuck
it
it
was,
was. I remember it vividly. I'm like, dude,
Probably, yeah, maybe.
can I was like, can I have what you're on? No, okay, but like, I was like,
Why would you want that on,
jeez,
damn?
I'm fucking with you.
That
I'm
was a low
kidding.
moment for them.
Yeah, but okay.
No, that's more like just a regular Saturday afternoon for them. Chilling in Echo Park, screaming.
Yeah, screaming at strangers, whoever
No,
walks
but
by.
it was like they were inside this little tent, and my theory is that they were just tripping balls. They thought maybe they were like in a private space, and yeah, they're just screaming into the void.
What the fuck? Probably,
Yeah.
because a lot of like, drug abusers, or at least people on the street,
Yeah.
where you could tell, like, all right, they've been doing some drugs in their time. They're always doing their rants, they're venting.
Yep, and they took it out on me one day, a few months ago.
Yeah.
I can tell my story. I was going to thrifting, and we were walking across the street to go into this thrift store here in Riverside, and this bitch out of nowhere just comes running up to me, and she's like,
Sounds like your
"You motherfucker!" Like she was like screaming at me, getting really close. She was like this older woman, like wearing like a dress, and then she like throws something at me, like food. I didn't really realize what it was in the moment because I was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like this person is all up in my business. They think I'm someone that like fucked with them in the past. So she like gets all up close to me, throws the shit at me, and then she starts running at me like, and I'm like a few feet away, so I have to turn around like run away because I'm not about to get in a fight with some random woman on the street. Like it's not worth it. There's nothing to gain here. Like I'm just gonna run away. Like she thinks that I'm some like crackhead that like stole something from her like a few weeks ago. And so I just ran away, and then she's like still like trying to kind of chase me, and then we left the area. And when we were in the car leaving, I was like, I'm gonna fucking flip her off and like do something to her on, like as a coward, like running away, fucking screaming, you know. But then I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna send love. So I just screamed at her like, "I love you, bitch," or something, and then we drove away, and that was that. But yeah, you gotta watch out for some of the. Most homeless people are very nice, you know. And
For
it's not an
tweakers.
issue. It's,
Gotta watch out for tweakers.
yeah, watch out for the ones that are actually like high on something and like aggressive as fuck, because they will approach you and they will go ham. So you gotta watch out.
True.
You know, it's just good if you're in public walking around with lots of people of all types to just be aware of your surroundings so you don't get fucked over. Especially in LA, because there's so many random characters you can meet and people walking around that you just have to be aware of what's going on.
Yeah, it's like as if it's Star Wars, but, it's
Tweaker
in LA.
Wars.
If you put
Twink
a
Wars.
different shade of paint in where we were at today in LA, like, if you gave it a Star Wars paint job, it would seem like a world like that.
Yeah, I could
Bunch
see
of
like
fucking nerds.
I could see like a dystopia where instead of like cockfights and dogfights and yeah, I said that word. It's like street fights where it's like the rich people like get like homeless people to fight each other and then they bet on each other. It's like gladiator wars, you know, or
like Purge edition almost.
Yo, man, I got $20.
I got $20 on the next base head. Who wants to place their bets now? And it's like
inequality is only gonna get worse, and all the rich people are only gonna get more bored. Yeah. And they're just like, let's get all these fucking poor people together and have them fight to the fucking death.
They're gonna get bored, and they're gonna pour money into something different, something new. We don't know what it is.
Someone's gonna make a movie about this for sure.
Yeah, it's probably already happening. There's probably like, cause human trafficking, you know, like it's not just a sex thing.
We're about to get shadow banned, but fuck it.
No, but like, I bet human traffickers like have like underground rings where like they fight to the death. Cause think about like the dark web. Think about the dark web where like they post videos. And it's just like brutal gore and murder and shit.
Yeah.
Like people are into this. It's like fucked up power stuff where they just it's all of.
But we don't shame or discredit those.
Yeah, we don't kink shame if you're into making poor people kill each other.
Yeah. However,
I was gonna say, we don't shy away from any topics.
We don't shy from any topics, even if it makes us look
that edgy?
Ignorant.
No.
There was nothing ignorant about that.
No. If it makes it look ignorant and we don't actually have like enough research to back it up.
Yeah, I'm sure random strangers on the internet will definitely have a lot more useful advice, especially in the YouTube comments.
Well, we're not giving advice.
We're just a bunch of bros, you know, just shooting the shit and hope that you guys start like, those guys? They're me. And that's why I watch this podcast. The one in the brown head is so fucking hot. Nerds. And it's like, thanks, I guess. Anyway,
your hair does look a little red, I guess.
Mine?
No, it looks more
at least
brown.
There,
like brown.
When the light reflects on it.
Like it's a very, very slight red tinge. It's true.
And okay, so overall, I would rate our day in Los Angeles a 10 out of 10 because I love my friends and I love going to LA even though it is fucking chaotic evil essentially. I just love that type of environment because I'm so used to living in the suburbs and it's fucking boring. So when you put a suburban child or whatever out in the wild of LA, they're just gonna go, you know, all out. And I fuck with it. Child. So 10 out of 10. Well, you fuck with it. So how would you rate your day?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Pretty good / out of 10.
It's better than staying at home during COVID.
Should have gone to the beach though.
We should have gone to Davenport.
Where's Davenport?
6 hours of
my God.
Not that far. We're not going.
Yeah. Emilio was like, well, I found this picture of a beach like that. I
found it on
TikTok. Didn't bother looking up where it was until he was on the phone with me. Oh my God, never mind.
It just sounded like it was somewhere like in LA or like Newport, so I was like,
it sounded like it so much.
And then I looked it up and I'm like, fuck. And for some damn pictures, this ain't it, Chifarella.
6 hours away, I was like, man,
for
right
a fucking
near San Francisco.
For a fucking photo op? Dang.
Yeah.
My priorities ain't on
straight. If you really wanted to, you would have done it.
High key, yes. Just as a good send off for like a year to the homie, yes, I would have fucking done it in a heartbeat. Beat.
Heart skeet?
Yeah. Anyway.
Heart skeet. Skeet.
What would you rate the day?
I'd rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
That's a good rating.
What's a 10 out of 10?
Well, listen, fucker.
I said
A 5 is an average rating, okay? So if we're going to utilize 0 to 10 efficiently, you can't just say that everything is a 10 and everything is a 7. Or you have to effectively align things along the scale.
Right, but it's just like...
So if a 5 is average, 8.5 is a very good day. That's a very good-ass day.
I'll get Alex.
A 10 would have to be like, oh my God, I'm in fucking heaven. This was like the best day of my life.
It's probably when you're getting laid. That's a 10 out of 10.
Nah.
It's probably a 10 out of 10.
Getting laid is fine, but...
That would probably be at least No.
Honestly, yeah.
9 or
There's
10
better
out of
things
10
in life
for
than
me.
getting laid.
Yeah, that's true. Like it can be like your boo and shit, and like you went from just the fucking just being the 10 out of 10 to just enjoying each other's company, and you're just like, yeah, that's a 10 out of.
When I'm with you, it's a 12 out of 10.
If you can't tell, Troy is very alpha.
Yeah.
So,
Alpha Chad.
but for me, it'd be like, we didn't even need to have sex. We just enjoy each other's company, and eventually, it'll most likely lead to sex because we're both very fucking horny.
Do you want me to say something?
I don't know. Emilio's like, what's your feedback from that, Alex?
Horn. But yeah, overall, we had a splendid day in LA, and
What was the other topics that you wanted to tackle?
damn,
My phone
hold
is not on
on.
silent.
Well, we could talk about all the things we haven't seen in LA. Like places you still want to go to, because there's still a lot I haven't seen about LA. You know?
Honestly,
There's a lot to do.
Honestly, more thrift stores. Honestly, because I'm a capitalistic
though.
whore.
Once you've been to one thrift store, it's kind of like you've seen them all in a way, except the one with the cat. By the way, guys, if you haven't been to Sunday's Best in Silver Lake, you need to go. Literally, you walk up to the store and the cat's just sitting there waiting to greet you.
Yeah.
So
just
even if
waiting
you
to be
don't
pet.
get to buy anything, there's a fucking fat ass cat that you can just like stroke.
A
You can
very
stroke this fucking cat.
fat cat that's just so warm and loving and just inviting.
But be careful. He's not always warm and loving, because the first time I went, he was like attacking people and he bit my sister's roommate.
He must
so
have
be
been
careful.
pissed.
No,
Something
he-
pissed him off that
No,
night.
it's like, you know, when you pet a cat and like they're really into it. It seems like they're really into it. They're like purring. They're like vibrating.
when they
they're
get
like gyrating.
a love bite.
Yeah, he did a love bite, but it was more like a I love to bite you bite, like very aggressive. So you got to be careful. But anyways, Sunday's Best.
So
10 out
overall,
of 10.
for me, it'd just be more shopping because.
Open on weekdays.
For me, it'd be.
But not on Sundays. Just kidding. They have sales on Sundays.
Whoa.
We're going back tomorrow. Cody.
What? No.
Okay, so
I'm enjoying my Sunday.
places that we haven't been to LA and things that we want to do. Me personally, it just more shopping because I'm a capitalistic whore, but I also love thrifting. I
Yeah, we
love
need to talk about
fashion, if
that.
you can't tell. I don't know. Whatever suggestions he has or whatever he has in mind, I'd probably be down to tag along and see what's up. But what about you, Alex?
What are we talking about? Sorry.
You said the thing about LA, like things we
Oh, things we haven't seen?
Bands,
Where have I? Oh, I haven't been to a lot of museums. Like I haven't been to LACMA. The only museum I've really been to is the Getty because it's free and like it's really cool.
No, we went to the Museum of Tolerance.
The Tolerant Museum, where you learn about tolerance.
How humanity.
That's where Troy
tolerates
learned how to be a good
itself.
person, because before that he was homophobic, racist, transphobic.
What the
I'm
fuck are you
sorry.
talking about?
That one's a clip right there.
Yeah, that's where Troy learned.
He's
how to
not wrong though.
I
No,
am
but-
the epitome, or the. What is
A
that?
progressive?
No,
He's about to say he's a good person.
No. I'm a straight white male. I'm like the enemy right now.
Ooh, there's a controversial take.
That's another clip.
That's another one.
Cancelled.
Cancel.
What else have we not seen in LA that you guys want to see?
Actually, yeah, more museums. I'd be down for that.
Yeah,
Probably
we
a lot
saw
of
that
restaurants.
automotive museum.
Oh yeah, that one looked like it fucks.
Food places. There's
Food
a lot
places.
of food places I haven't been to.
I low-key wanted to try John and Vinny's on Fairfax, but that's for another day where I have more money.
Oh, and then going out like at night, I've never really actually been.
Me neither. Yeah, that'd be
But
nice.
it's hard to do that obviously nowadays.
LA at night, and I would also like to go there, back there with more cash to those the street clothing places.
My man's is gonna get dripped out by the end of 2021. We're gonna have a whole transformation in everything. Drip, Troy,
Yeah, today we kind of had a more of a queer eye for the straight guy.
from my
and
man's
everything.
here. Troy, so important question: drip or drown?
It's frozen.
Drip.
Wait! Don't answer that just yet. Wait! Let's fix this technical difficulty.
I know, but I
This
love
recurring
how it was already frozen. Alex is like, it's all quiet.
Wait!
It's frozen.
One more time. Troy, serious question. Drip.
What? Drip or drown?
Drip or drown?
Drip forever. Yo.
Yeah!
I don't even know what drown means. What the fuck are you talking
That means
about?
you're not dripping.
You're not dripping,
Oh.
so you're drowning in all this fakafta as the... Okay, I'm gonna stop.
You're a fucking peasant.
You are. You were dressed as a peasant, but now look at him. Fly as fuck.
Fly as fuck.
Anyway.
Flies flucker.
Anyway. Day... The fucking frame.
Damn.
Anyway, day in LA.
Webcam sucks.
Overall, fucking great.
But
I enjoyed myself.
Can we talk about like the capitalism aspect of it and like the flex culture and like the
No, we did
Why
not put
not?
that.
I mean-
We did not put that in the subject, so we have to move on
That's
to the
true.
next
I've
topic.
never-
That's the
Let's
juicy part.
maybe
I
when
was
you.
buying clothes today that I would never fucking buy otherwise with the price they are.
That's
Fuck.
true. That's
I was
true.
people watching and I was like judging people and myself
And myself.
because I bought fake shoes, so you know I participate in this bullshit. But anyways,
Maybe when you come back from Korea, and that's a great segue. So
That's right.
the reason why we did this, we wanted to go all out. We wanted to be ballers. And Alex was really not balling out because he has to save his money for.
going to South Korea.
I balled out for him.
And
That's true.
and ever since I've known Alex, I got introduced. Troy introduced me to Alex and his other friends, or at least Jesse, around February of 2017. And for
It was earlier than that.
no, trust me, I remember because of one of my favorite videos on this channel, Meme Cancer. Don't check it out though. Vita.
That was an awful video done with an awful camera. That off-brand GoPro camera, that was shit.
Now
You could
Troy can afford a real GoPro if he
hear
wants.
Every time you could click, like the zoom out, zoom in buttons.
the clicks.
Hear it every time.
That was the lowest point of my
Whoa.
life.
Damn.
That was the lowest part of my life. Fuck.
It be your own homies. Nah,
When you were
we
the
get it.
cameraman.
I was, despite my best efforts. That
But for the
lowest part of my life.
But for the longest that I've known Alex, he's always been telling me about going to Korea,
Have I really?
No, swear to God,
I
I
haven't really
remember this.
mentioned it a whole
Nah, this I remember it so vividly that you've told me in 2017 even.
all right.
And I was the whole time I'm like, oh, that sounds dope. I hope he does it one day. Not soon though, because I didn't want him to leave. And what, 4 or 5 years later, he's about to leave us for a fucking.
Gotta be a free man. Get to live in another country and party it up with all the Koreans.
Yeah,
Except it
I
must
don't
be
want him to
expats
leave,
and
but
everything.
I'm excited for him.
Yeah, I don't want him either, but I'm really excited
It's
for
only a
him.
year. I mean, if you think about COVID and being in quarantine, like
a
that's
lot
been
can
a year.
happen in a year.
So a year is a year.
But as I say all that,
That's
Alex,
true. It's already almost February already, just like that.
it's gonna be February on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like this past year fucking sucked. I'm ready to move on. 2021 is gonna be a lot better. Okay, that's what I'm manifesting into the world.
It's already better for me.
Groovy. So, Alex, when did you want to start? What made you go? I wanna teach English. I wanna tutor people in Korea and show them how to speak and learn English.
Yes.
When was this? When did you make this decision?
So, I mean, as with all things, it started on Reddit.
They're both editors.
There's some
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah, it was something that I saw about teaching in Korea. But I know you can teach abroad in a lot of countries.
How long ago was this?
This was like 2016 before I even started college.
before I even met him.
And yeah, so I found out that you needed to have a 4-year degree to do it. And I think that was like the initial push for me to start taking classes at community college and then get my degree eventually. So I was like, okay, this could be like a decent plan, you know, like if I can't figure shit out. So yeah, I started taking college classes and then like I just graduated recently and I was like, oh fuck, I totally forgot that I could still do that. Especially during these COVID times because the job market is totally fucked. So I was like, maybe this could work out. It'd be like a nice little like year-long excursion, you know, doing something that I'd kind of thought about for a while. So yeah, I got it all working out. got my recruiter, got my school sorted out. So I leave next week, and I'm ready to teach these kids English. You know, I get to be the cool teacher. That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, and you get to teach them about like cuss words and all
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna be like, kids, how do you fucking swear at your mom when she doesn't like bring
Yo,
you?
they're gonna know you're the cool teacher because they're gonna be like Off-White,
Yeah, Off-White in class.
Kanye West, Kanye
No.
West.
I've
What am I?
actually been thinking about
Sorry, that was
Jesus.
kind of disrespectful. My bad.
Yeah, you're already doing the accent and all
That's
that.
your thing. What the fuck, Troy?
I didn't even catch it, but yeah, bro, fuck you. You're racist.
I'm sorry. Okay.
And then you're just like, that's your thing, Troy, throwing me under the bus. Of course. What a great friend.
Frenemies.
Are you gonna
welcome to
cry? Oh, frenemies! Woo!
Next
Chill.
to Mike.
Chill.
Oh, I just got a little. Anyways.
What a bunch
right,
of
Alex.
fucking dorks.
Alex, so since 2016, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what, I guess, made you specifically choose South Korea?
I don't even remember actually. I did meet a foreign exchange student from South Korea, and she was really nice. She kind of talked about it, so it's like, oh, this is interesting. So I kind of learned about like the food, and I learned like a few words in Korean. So I don't know. That just was kind of like why my interest in Korea was ignited, I guess. But
Piques your interest.
yeah, in terms of like,
Tickled your
I can't
fancy.
actually really think of why Korea. I just started learning about Korea. I was like, oh, this is like a cool place. I think maybe what it was like a lot of like a lot of League of Legends pros are from there. Like I just kind of had like an understanding of what goes on in Korea versus like China. I don't really know what happens in China, or like Japan. I know there's just like a lot of weebs in Japan, but Korea was like this like different place that I was like, oh, this is like a little more special. Oh, I got my monitor from Korea, my like 1440p, 120 hertz overclock monitor. I got it back in the day for like super cheap because it was from Korea, so it was like
Whoa.
off-brand, you know.
What a flex.
But yeah,
I have
It-
two.
I will say this. I totally understand, like, the perspective. I don't want to be seen as, like, the Korea boo or anything. Because I just think, like, the whole, like, oh, here goes the white person going to a foreign country to, like, adopt someone else's culture, you know?
And to Alex's credit, it's not like he's like constantly like Korea. No, he's like no K.
Alex is just like,
by
hey,
any
man.
chance.
This looks like a cool, unique
I should-
opportunity, and I'm going to take it.
No, but I should learn more because I should know about their culture if I'm going to live there. So
It'll
I'm-
broaden your horizons.
Yes. But, like, it's funny because I have a friend of a friend that I know is, like, a huge K-pop stan, and I don't know anything about it. So I'm thinking, like, but that's the thing, like, a lot of people get into, like, ooh, like, Korea's so cool because of, like, K-pop has blown up in the past few years. But, okay, hot take. K-pop, not that good. Like, really not that good. Like, have you guys listened to BTS?
I have.
It's not it, Chief. Like, it's really, they got, like, these really high-pitched voices. And
get us dislike, but go ahead.
And a lot of the production is
turn up the
just
dislikes.
not great. There's like some K-pop that I like a
it's
few
not
songs.
Like, in Korea, there's only K-pop.
Maybe if I knew what they were saying, I would like it more. But from what I can tell, like K-pop is not really my thing.
Oh, I was
So-
gonna say, when you go down there, you'll be exposed to a lot
A
more.
whole-
different-
You know what I
lot
heard though
of-
is that Japan is really good for like underground music scene, but Korea is kind of dead in the music scene. So I was like, oh fuck.
Oh,
But we'll see. That could be wrong. Like there might be a
Yeah.
bunch of like Korean rock bands or like Korean like underground shit that I would be into. I don't know. Or like maybe I could get into K-pop
and then
eventually.
you'll see
But
if they listen to like American music,
yeah, that'll be interesting to know too.
and you'll be like, "What? What do you think of that?"
Yeah.
And when you were looking into all this, was it mostly directed towards teaching? You're teaching children specifically.
Yeah, froze again. So.
Did you? What the fuck? It.
Yeah,
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, I get distracted. If I see
So
it's frozen.
so no, that's
That's
fine.
true,
Thank
that's
God you let me know. But like, but specifically when you looked it up, is it just strictly to teach children, or you can also teach adults?
You can pick, but if it's like your first time doing it, you can't be super picky because you don't have really any
So
experience.
you pick children, right?
Well, I wanted to work with
Adults.
Froze again. I wanted to
Oh,
work
fuck.
with like mostly elementary kids, but the best I could do was like kindergarten in the morning and then elementary in the afternoon. It's kind of like a compromise.
Yeah.
I didn't want to teach adults. I mean, I could. I would be fine with that, but like I think kids are more fun. Like
It's-
adults are kind of like.
Maybe you're
It's
not
less
ready for
exciting.
adults yet, because like that. I mean,
Well, the thing about adults is I'm assuming they have a higher level of English I don't know. That might not be true. Though there might be a lot of adults that are learning without having any knowledge of English.
I was gonna say you might get some frustrated adults.
That's true.
They might fuck you.
Frustrated adults compared to frustrated kids.
No.
Well,
I want you to teach me better, and it's like, bro, I'm helping you the best way possible.
What you're saying is not making sense.
Well, the good news is I will have a co-teacher who's Korean, so I won't be like totally alone. So like they'll handle all the like speaking in Korean and like taking care of the kids like logistically, but I'm just kind of there as like the show pony who's like, let's learn English, ha ha ha. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like dancing.
Show pony.
There's gonna be like a lot of like dancing and singing and stupid shit, but that'll be fun because like I'm not afraid to like act like an idiot.
Will Smith in the Fresh Prince
Pretty
of
much.
Bel-Air, where he's like dressed up as a
That's mostly for
sunflower.
kindergarten. With kindergarten, you have to like be really like you have to like loud and energetic and like dancing around. But
yeah, you gotta project your voice. You have to show a lot of energy, movement.
yeah, but it'll be a good learning experience because I've never really considered myself good with kids. Like usually when like a kid shows up, I'm like I don't know how to interact with them because they can't fucking talk.
Dude, just say goo goo
Like
gaga.
I'm used to having like a conversation with someone, so if there's like a kid, it's like what do I do with this person?
Dude,
Like,
just say goo goo gaga.
What
Yeah,
about
that'll
your
work.
brother's kids?
They're like,
no,
whoa.
yeah, no, I've gotten better with them. Like they've been good training.
You go up to a kid, I don't care if he's 5 or 6, and they can speak full sentences. I'm gonna be like, let me drop some bars on you real quick.
Of course, host.
Goo goo gaga, and then they're gonna be like, yo, that motherfucker's spitting.
No, I like asking kids like questions like, hey, what do you think about like the meaning of life? Like really stupid shit. Like, what do you think about like politics or like what do you think about like something that give them a question that like respects them as a person because a lot of people like they'll talk down to them like, oh, you're just a stupid kid, you know.
What about
But sometimes they say some really funny shit and like insightful stuff too if you give them a chance.
I didn't mean to cut you off though, but what about you with kids, Troy?
I was gonna say, man, like, I was babysitting 3 kids at once.
Damn, I feel bad for them.
A 4-year-old, 7-year-old, and an 11-year-old. And when you're preparing all of their lunches and getting them dressed and ready for school, it's like, oh my god,
That's a lot of chaos. Yeah.
I hate being a parent. But it's like,
And that's why our pull-out game's strong.
I'm not a parent yet. but you know, taking care of kids, it's just a lot of hard work.
And Alex, even though like with situations like this, you kind of want to think to yourself, okay, just go in there, no expectations, right?
Yeah.
But any expectations, because either way, like it's always in the back of your mind either way. If you're just like, I'm just gonna go in, 0 expectations, but really in the back of your mind you're like,
Yeah.
well, I have like maybe like a couple of micro expectations. So what are your expectations going into, not only going into South Korea, but I guess into teaching and in general with like your lives in Korea, to be more specific?
Yes. Well, I guess I just do what I've always done in life is just I like kind of being thrown off the ledge into something new. Like when I joined the paper at the school and like I started doing all like the salesy shit because I was like selling ads for the paper or whatever. I was never a salesperson, but that was like a lot of fun because it was like forced you to like figure shit out really fast. So I figured like this is gonna be a similar situation where it's like you're thrown off the deep end, except like this is really deep end because I'm in some foreign fucking country. I'm not gonna know a single person, and it's just gonna force you to like grow up really fast and learn a lot of new things. So I don't really have a lot of expectations. I'm more just like interested in like what, I don't know, I guess like the potential of it all. So I don't really have any expectations. I mean, I've been like watching YouTube videos about like, oh, what's this neighborhood like, or like here's a kindergarten class or like an elementary class like teaching English, like this is what it looks like. So I kind of know what it looks like, but at the same time I've been meeting people online that already live there, and like they'll be posting on their story like them walking around the neighborhood or like whatever their life is like, and I actually don't want to watch it because it's like a spoiler. Yeah, it's like a spoiler. Like I don't want to see anything. Like I want to go into it with like fresh eyes.
You like, bro, why aren't you watching my story?
No, because it's not like that.
You
Yeah.
should stream on Twitch while you're in Korea.
Yeah, I just want to go into it with like fresh eyes and not like be too like prepared. I almost want the culture shock, but that might be naive. Like I might go into it like, what the fuck have I done? Like I should have prepared more, you know. But I'm a pretty positive person, so I think I'll be fine. And I'm like excited to be like, you know, in a new, like a fish out of water.
By the way, are you gonna be off on the weekends?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no fucking way I would take this job if I didn't have weekends.
Well, because I was gonna say maybe we can have you on another podcast episode, but it'll be like joined on the webcam.
On Zoom generation.
Why not?
Yeah.
We can talk about the hypebeast culture and the capitalism and all that stuff that he wants to be all like, man, fuck it, but also I'm in it. Like,
well, there's no ethical consumption or participation under capitalism. So anyway.
Shut up. Anyway, okay, since we got that out of the way, right? So you've been watching videos on South Korea about this and that and the third, right? Is there any places that you're psyched that you can't wait to go to and be like, whoa, I can't wait, now that I'm here I can finally go here and everywhere?
Well, it's funny because the job that I got, it's actually situated right next to Itaewon, which is like the expat like party district. It's actually also called Homo Hill, so it's actually where all the gays go.
Alex is like,
and I was not expecting to get like the school.
Yeah,
right. Like 50. No, it was totally random. There's like 50 branches of this school, and they placed me almost right next to where I wanted to be, just randomly. And I'm thinking, okay, they're like, okay,
conveniently, let's just jump on.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And it's funny too. Well, no, this isn't funny. This is actually sad. Sad fact, actually, is that they're a little bit racist in their hiring practices. So I'm pretty sure I got my job because I was just like a white, tall, has a good accent, from
Blonde.
California, blonde,
blue eyes.
So it, probably privileged.
Traditionally handsome.
I was talking to someone who lives there. He's in a lot of YouTube videos about like Korean versus English expectations, like
some bus.
they get like millions of views,
Bus
where it's just
reception?
like Koreans and Americans in the same video. It froze again, and I was
like
talking
how
to
you
him,
always notice.
and that's because I'm always trying to look at myself because I'm extremely vain.
Conceited gang.
But I found this guy in a Facebook group, and he messaged me, and then like he was like, "Oh yeah, look at this video I'm in," and it turns out he's in like tons of these videos. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah, he like called me out low key. We were like talking in the chat, and he was like, "Oh yeah, even if you get fired, like you'll find another job easy because you're white." And I was like, "Hey, look, it's fine if I admit it. Like, yes, I admit I'm privileged, but if you point out my privilege,
what can I call that? There's a thing for that, right?
I think it's called."
We'll maybe talk about it in a future
What is the
episode.
word white?
Maybe we'll talk about it in a future episode. Maybe we'll
White
talk about it.
privilege.
Here's a question: is it unethical to take advantage of your privileges?
I don't think.
If I was of porcelain skin, most likely I would take the advantages. I mean, just looking at them taking the
think-
advantages.
Ethically, you should
I'm not
probably
sorry.
realize your privileges and
And
just
do your best to distribute it, right?
True.
either that or to call it
But
out.
no one does that.
Call
No
it
one
out.
does
Here's
that,
the thing,
though.
Simply acknowledging your privileges is not good enough, according to a lot of people on the left. Like, you have to take steps to dismantle your privilege, as they
Well,
say.
it's like
So if you're not doing that,
it's not my fault that.
well, that's
I was
what I'm
just
kind of thinking.
born
I
to
was
that.
saying we
This
should
is
get
all I know.
next episode, but we'll just cut it from
Next
here.
episode,
We'll cut it from
Let's
from
keep
here.
recording.
No. We got topics that we want to keep on going. That's
There's plenty of
next
topics.
episode.
Keep going on
But
Yeah.
but we don't want to make this too long. How long has it been going?
47 minutes.
Oh my god,
Joe
no.
Rogan's podcast are 3 fucking hours.
Still, we don't want to overwhelm like the one or two people that are like,
A
oh
standard
shit,
one's like
fuck
an hour
yeah.
at least.
Still, next episode. Let's not overwhelm. We'll table it.
Shortest podcast ever.
We'll table it because I'm thinking about the people. Because next thing you know, it's like, oh man, now I can't wait for the next episode where they talk about white privilege. Woo!
White privilege.
Yeah!
I'm sure
Sneak
everyone
peek.
wants to hear about that
We'll
shit.
table it. We'll table it. All right.
Let's hear
so,
about white privilege from 2 white people and a Mexican.
Yeah,
Woo!
why not?
So, Alex, any final words about Korea since you're about to be there in like a week, right?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts? Any final anythings?
Imagine if I got depressed and so lonely that I killed myself in a foreign country. Just kidding. That's not gonna
That's
happen.
no.
Damn, nah, we're
That's
shadow
not
banned
funny.
for sure.
Why would
Fuck.
they ban me for being depressed? I'm actually not depressed. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's what we tell ourselves all the time.
I'm so.
I'm fine.
No, I've only gotten depressed once, and it was after I smoked weed every day for a week. So,
I thought it was because of Call Me by Your Name.
that too. But don't watch that because he's a cannibal. So,
Wait, who's a cannibal?
Arm & Hammer.
Oh wait, he
Baking
legit
soda.
is
Baking soda.
baking soda. Oh fucking hey. All right. Huh?
He got exposed for being into like cannibalism.
Baking soda.
Did you
Whoa.
hear about that?
No.
Arm & Hammer.
Next
Whoa.
episode, because now I'm kind of
Well,
interested.
it's
You're gonna say that
speculation.
he's
It
gonna
might
be
be
in
true.
fucking Korea.
It might be
Emilio.
true.
We have to talk about this now. special episode. It's going to be longer because Alex is going to go away.
What, are we going to have
fuck
a debate
you.
about whether or not we're ending it? You got to figure it out right now.
No, we'll table it. We're going to FaceTime him. We're going to Skype him. Whatever the fuck.
All right, ladies and gents.
So
whenever the hell that is.
And also, we'll get Korea updates from Alex, because
we'll be like, Alex, how was your first week in South
Korea?
Korea?
We're gonna fucking miss him, and of course, we're gonna call him up every time that we can. Hopefully, right, Troy?
The weekend is when I can call everyone. Actually, because I'm gonna be in quarantine for 2 weeks, you can call me anytime in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Because I'll be home all day.
Good. We'll
hopefully
have.
It feels like home. Jesus Christ.
We'll have more. We'll have topics laid and everything more.
Mm-hmm.
Troy, anything you want to say to Alex about Korea? Giggity.
I'm excited for all the new stuff you're gonna see, hear, taste, feel.
Same. Feel.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Same.
You're gonna taste.
He's gonna
something.
taste that Korean barbecue meat and not the food.
We gotta censor that.
Fuck that. We do this
And all the other profanities.
uncensored. We don't want the fucking money. We do this for the love of the goddamn
That's 'cause
sport.
there's no money in this, like, at all.
Yeah,
there
we're
is.
and
Where's the fucking money?
Everybody's starting a podcast. That's why there's so much money.
for me specifically, I'm just doing it for the funsies. I have a job. I don't really give a fuck about making money off of this. But if the opportunity was to ever come to the table, hell yeah, we're gonna fucking sign
be the
that
best
mother.
podcast, best ever podcast.
Fuck Joe. Ah, damn it.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan's gonna be like, fuck who? Whose
I thought you
stream
were
is
gonna say,
fucking
Fuck
buffering?
Joe Biden
This podcast is sponsored by Blue Apron. Sign up now.
and Audible
Fuck Joe Rogan. I don't have a problem with him, but still.
and NordVPN and Shadow Legends.
Damn, they're gonna look at this fucking video and they're like, yeah, we're not giving them no sponsors.
Nah,
Fuck
they're
that.
And Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, hit us up for that young fucking sponsorship.
And Manscaped. Yeah.
I met the CEO of that company, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, juicy.
I had dinner with them, but anyways.
Whoa. On the next
episode
yeah.
of the Down What?
The Down Bad podcast.
Woo! Okay, guys. So the next topic and the final one before we sign off is, hold on, I need some water.
Talk about on the next episode, and then he's like, all right, and for the final topic of this podcast.
Node.
This is
love.
totally unscripted, if you guys didn't catch that.
Love.
No, I rehearsed every single word that came out of my mouth for the past hour.
Yo, Alex was in the mirror like, and then he says his words that he's saying now.
Palms are sweaty.
Eminem? Okay, so now we're going to talk
Eminem
about...
is shit. White rappers are shit.
I miss late
what?
or like late
Hot take?
90s,
Alex
like
has-
1999 through 2000s Eminem. That's my favorite era of Eminem. Anyway, love. We're gonna talk about what our definition is and what would be our ideal partner essentially. Sorry for stammering so much.
Didn't we talk about that in the last episode?
No.
I kind of feel like we did.
No, we did not. We talked about the
We're
present.
going to talk about the issues of love, where it comes from, where it originates, where it goes. What does it mean?
All right, like let me tell you guys this. If you could describe love in either one word or one run-on word, how would you describe it?
Pain.
Pain. Oh my god.
I think he broke.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't think that was gonna be tough.
Well, you said one word, so I was like...
No, it can also be like a run-on, like
Love
one
is
word.
love,
So
as
like
they say.
word dash, word dash, word dash, like a run-on.
Life without you. That's what love is.
Oof.
For me, it'd
know.
just be like like I'm a cheat even though I asked the fucking question, but it's like a dope nuisance. It's a dope nuisance, low key and high key, because you know, like, and especially if it's like the right fucking person. Obviously, you guys are gonna have your fights. You're gonna have your disagreements. But if y'all like really love each other and shit, you're gonna talk about it like fucking mature adults.
Wait, so are we ending the episode or no?
No, we're gonna talk about love.
Now?
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Oh, so this is a separate episode?
No, this is gonna be in
Same
the
one.
same one.
Oh, okay.
Same one,
Finally
baby.
convince Emilio.
Okay.
What? This was anyway. As I was saying, that's just for me, in my opinion, just a dope nuisance. And I mean, yeah, like even though we're gonna curse each other out, just know, I myself specifically, I ain't no fucking abuser. And no verbal abuser. If I say anything like, you know what, you fucking whore cunt or whatever the fuck, I was just, it was in the heat of the moment. I was just in the heat of the moment, just angry and frustrated. And that was just angry, rambling,
Yo, baby.
nonsense.
I was so wrong. That wasn't me.
I was out of line, and I will apologize. And if that's not any consolation, the best thing that I can do is just keep trying harder. Because I love you, and I'm like, come on, I love you.
Definition is getting really meta.
Are you okay?
Yeah. So my definition would be that moment when you realize that you can't live without that person.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really imagine it. You just be like, well, I don't know. I just can't live without him anymore. There's a reason why.
You wanna? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you just formed a bond with them that is unbreakable. At least that's what it would seem like.
Mm.
Time will tell, but nothing's perfect.
True.
That's my definition.
True. And
Respectable.
fellas, oh wait, Alex, you were gonna do something?
Oh yeah, my definition of love?
Did you look it up?
Yeah, according to Google, it's an intense feeling of deep affection.
Nice. Okay, my next question is, fellas.
Alex takes it at surface value.
I don't know, it sounded pretty accurate to me. An intense feeling of deep affection.
Fellas, next question is,
That's love.
have you given up on love? Me personally, up and down, just up and down. But most likely, no, because unfortunately for me, I am a hopeless romantic. I am, as Alex likes to call it,
A simp?
all the cliches. You said it.
What?
I'm all the
A
cliches.
cuck?
All the cliches.
Dropping these shots, Emilio.
Well, he can drop them all he wants. I can absorb him like SpongeBob with the punches of his fucking bully. But no, I haven't given up on love. Why am I saying it like that? Jeez. Troy.
With Patrick's old community college buddy, Flats.
My life.
Troy, have you given up on love? Again, why the fuck does...
Maybe.
like that ass?
Triggering some like
Maybe.
PTSD or something with it.
At least
Maybe you shouldn't ask
at
that
least
question.
explain what. No, this is good.
No, yeah, go off.
I don't know.
Dude,
Might
it's
be a
it's
little
it's
personal.
fine. It's fine.
I've just had a lot of rejections. No,
fuck
from every
rejection.
girl I've liked.
So you just get up, dust yourself off,
Yeah,
and
ask
move
him,
on
you
to
know
the
about
next.
that.
That's when I stopped caring, and now I get them pretty much, but I just don't really care.
For me, I don't really care about rejection. I just move on, and then remind myself like, hey, at least, I love and care about myself, mentally. I do things for my own mental well-being, and to them it might be like, who the fuck does he think he is loving himself? And it's like, bitch, I have self-respect for myself. There's no way I'm gonna stick around with a toxic ass fucker. Fuck that.
Well, for me,
Alex? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, for me, I don't know. all the girls I liked didn't like me back that way, so
It'd be like that, though.
So I stopped caring, and then I started getting a lot more girls that way, so I just kind of take it like that.
It'd be like
Nonchalant, casual. I don't go into anything expecting anything out of it.
That's good.
And I think that's probably the better way to handle it.
Yeah.
Rather than to assume, hey, this girl's talking to me. Maybe there's something special.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Drop all expectations and then you can't be disappointed.
Alex?
Yes. As the great Thanos once said, reality is often disappointing.
He just said.
This might have been a little bit,
kind of edgelord.
Like gay shit going on.
No, it was this hand.
I've actually never seen one of those movies with Thanos.
Yeah.
So.
Alex never watches superhero
movies. They fucking suck.
We don't even need a fucking.
Eminem sucks.
We don't even need to table that. That's pretty self-explanatory. Alex, have you given up on
love?
Love.
Well, I've never actually personally experienced it, so obviously I'm not gonna.
That's another thing too. Is I don't think I've actually fallen in love.
Yeah.
I've had crushes, but I don't think I've actually fallen in love yet. So. There's that too.
Okay, actually, that's a great segue. So, fellas, if you ever do fall in love, what would you think it would feel like? Let's start off with Alex. How do you think it would feel like? Yeah, and how are you expecting it? Even though it might not meet your expectations, but still.
I've been attracted to people more than a crush, but also never felt love. So I imagine it would just feel kind of like that, but more intense. And that's why I said earlier that it feels like pain, because it's just not... Because I was actually in a philosophy of love class. It sounds really corny. It was actually called Philosophy of Sex and Love, and I dropped it because I didn't need it. I just took it for fun. But the first few weeks, they were trying to talk about... what was this guy's name? His name was St. Augustine. He was actually a priest or some shit from the 1600s. And he was trying to figure out what love is. And he was getting all philosophical about it. But I remember his theory was that you shouldn't... Wait, what is it? He was saying that love is a transitory thing, meaning it changes throughout time. Oh, God, I can't even actually remember what he was saying. But pretty much, everyone was trying to figure out how to work with love. Oh, this is what he said. God is eternal because he exists. He's all-encompassing. So the only way you can find love and have true love and happiness in your life is if you accept God into your heart. But obviously a fucking priest would say that, so fuck him. And,
so fuck him.
So fuck
shots at the priest.
Yeah, so fuck St. Augustine. And
pulling
also,
out the dicks.
Fuck Corona for making me drop that class because I didn't care anymore because it went online.
I
would have actually probably...
Masks.
Yeah, I would have cracked the code to love if I stayed in that class.
Cracked it like the motherfucking Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. They were going to talk about gays. I remember I looked on the syllabus and it said...
Alex was like...
Yeah, I was like, no cap. I'll be there.
Damn it.
It was literally the day... They were going to talk about whether or not homosexual love is okay, in this philosophy class.
Yeah,
and I was like,
oh,
that shit was going to be so good.
That was going to be
You're like, this is going to
be
be some juicy
because
ass shit.
There's no one in that class who would say, oh yeah, no, homosexuality is bad. It was just going to be an analysis.
Everybody, homosexual.
You have a kid in that class who's like,
everyone in the...
I don't like this.
Alex.
No, the whole class ends up being homophobic. They're like, I don't agree
Alex,
with it.
actually...
That would be like, what?
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy, but... Yeah, so if you guys want to actually figure out more about love, there's lots of writing about it, because that's what humans care. You guys notice that most songs are about love. Most songs are about love.
Most songs, yeah.
90% are about love.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Again, wow.
Woo! Well, it made me realize that there's actually a lot of good music where they don't talk about love.
True.
And that music is fire. Because there's more to life than love. You should not depend on someone else to have a happy life, okay?
There's a lot of house music that isn't really about love, and it just sounds like a whole ass slapper.
Unless you're a lonely person like I am.
For example,
and me.
Stream Rina Sawayama's album, Sawayama. It's
What's the name of the album?
Sawayama.
Sawayama, just making sure.
It's not really about love. It's more about capitalism. Haha.
Oh.
But anyways.
All right, guys. We're almost at the halfway point. Now, what would you guys say? What do you find ideal in a partner? And also, if they don't, I guess, meet your idealisms, if that makes any sense, right?
Idealism.
What would you settle? Like, let's say they're not all that, you know, but like, let's say they were kind of not all that dope, but you still like them. What, like, let's
I
say
wouldn't really settle.
you wouldn't settle. You'd just be like, well, we're just gonna be homies.
Like, all right, this is the best I can go with. So,
Right.
no.
So, what is your ideal partner? Who wants to start first? And it's okay, just let it all out. Dicks out for
That's
Haram.
a big ass question.
Bay.
I don't even know where to begin.
I guess a girl who's
Try's ready, hopefully.
A thick, juicy ass.
no. Just, I was gonna say independent.
Independent.
No.
I'll fuck with that.
I don't want a girlfriend to be dependent on me all the time
Mm-hmm.
That's
for
the answer.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be too high maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Agree.
Obviously, one who shares my sense of humor. That's
That's a keeper.
pretty high too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one that's not high upkeep
I think
Upkeep.
that's technically the same as like high maintenance, no?
or high maintenance. Yeah.
Okay, then we were already there. Oh, keep going. Just make sure.
Don't really have many expectations, so
Mm-hmm.
everybody's pretty much different
Mm-hmm.
going into it. That's why I don't expect anything. I don't assume anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just meet them, talk
Mhm.
as you go.
Mm-hmm. And if they're not the one, at least treat them like a cum dumpster, right? Woo! You're my next cum dumpster, baby doll. Anyway, Alex.
What's my
Emilio.
type?
I ain't got no type.
Bad bitches.
Bitches is the only thing
Yeah,
that
no,
I
you
like.
said you like Asian boys, so come on.
Whoa. All right, Alex.
That sounded really out of pocket.
Sorry, Asian men.
No, let me no. Let me explain. I do not like white men. They're boring. I would know because I am a white man. I don't hate white people. I'm not a self-hating white person. But I'm not attracted to white men. So what does that leave me with? Asians, Mexicans, black people.
What?
Who else?
You hesitate.
Whatever. Well, I'm trying to think of all the races. I'm trying to be inclusive.
You're trying to think of all the races, and black didn't come to mind at all.
They're like not actually that big of a demographic here in California, so don't come for me.
California
Mostly Asians
or
and
in
Mexicans
Riverside?
here. In Riverside, yeah, I'm talking about here.
Okay.
So, my type.
My time.
Well, lately I feel like my type is someone who doesn't just want to fuck me.
Aww.
Someone who is actually interested.
Yeah.
In my personality. That would be nice.
One that gives you attention.
I actually don't need that much attention, but all the guys I've talked to, it seems like they need a lot of attention. Some people need a lot of attention, and I'm not good at giving it to
Honestly,
people unless
for-
I feel like they're worth it.
Sorry for cutting you off, but like almost every guy you said that you've,
Mhm.
ski slurp, most of them sound like they're like I need you, and then you kind of give them the attention.
Well-
they're like, okay, I'm good. Especially that one TikTok guy. Remember you were telling me about him?
No, we're not talking about.
No,
him.
we're not gonna. I don't know his name, so you're good. But you told me that he was, I guess, like a somewhat of a social influencer, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you remember like he was just essentially dicking you around.
Yeah, that was a waste of time. Giant, massive fucking waste of time. If someone is not, like, I remember he, like, flaked on me, like, 3 separate times or came up with excuses. But then he still hits me up and, he wants attention. So I'm like, what are you doing? Like, get help. Like,
Get
hang out with
help.
someone in
Okay.
real life if you're actually interested in them. Otherwise, I'm not going to
They only want the nudes. That's it.
Yeah, and I
They
unfortunately
just
gave
want
it to
the
him.
nudes.
So never again. I'm never giving out nudes ever again.
Never.
Ever. Never disrespect yourself like that. Okay? If you're going to give those out, give it to someone who deserves it.
Facts.
But yeah, in terms of type, I don't know, someone who's like just cool, a cool person.
Mhm.
That's it.
Just a cool person. Well,
that simple.
All the
What
cool
does cool mean?
Alex, exactly.
all the
What
cool
does
gays are
cool
gonna DM
mean?
you like
Cool
I'm
to
cool.
me means you are intellectually interesting to talk to, like long conversations, walks on the beach,
Walks on
good
Walks on the beach?
sense of style and taste in art and music.
No humor.
very funny person.
Edgy?
A little bit edgy, not afraid to be, because I couldn't be with someone who's like always on edge in terms of like what you can say. Like you got to be able to like shoot the shit.
Walking on eggshells.
Yeah, I do not want to be walking on eggshells, because if I know you're a good person, I know you're a good person, and you kind of know someone's intention. So like even if they say some like stupid shit, sometimes you can still be like, oh, I still know like they didn't really mean it, or like it was a joke or whatever.
That's fine.
Like I'm not a very judgmental person, unless you're being like actually like a fucked up asshole, you know. So you gotta be careful, but yeah.
Being a racist, sexist, homophobe.
Yeah, and I think making jokes about stuff like that is fine as long as you know that the person doesn't actually believe some of the jokes they say. But
I guess for me, because so look at the variety. We got straight, homosexual, and bi.
Alleged bi.
Allegedly. Wow, biracial.
I mean, we've so far not encountered anything with you and a guy yet.
Biracial.
I feel like he's a closeted straight, but he won't tell us.
Really? I've been here 4 years just because I don't talk about a guy. Come on, man. What? Okay. As to what Alex was saying earlier about, like, let's just say specifically, like, cute guys in Riverside.
They're not cute.
They're not cute. Alex knows that he knows. No, you're handsome, but you're straight. But like Alex, I find him very, very attractive, and he knows that I find him very attractive, and it's fine. I don't really, I'm like, hey, no, forget that. Like, we're homies for life. But like, I will admit, if someone like Alex were to hit my DMs, I'd be like, I'm a virgin in that department. However, I have chosen you to. You guys can decipher that, and also
very tasteful. Emilio.
Slap my buns and treat my bussy like the goddamn church, and just praise it or whatever they do in church. It's been a hot minute. God damn, I am so alone. Anyway, I am very picky when it comes to men, so that's why I never talk about men, especially in Riverside, because they are, and no disrespect to the ones that think they're attractive, like, kudos to you, but I think men, even in general, are ugly. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry. Men be ugly. Like,
men usually look better as they get older, though.
Yeah.
Okay, no. My type of men, and if there was more in Riverside, would be like the Timothy Chalamet's of the earth. And I know Alex might disagree with me, and I could give a fuck if he disagrees with me. I'm more into this. Like, I'm more into, like, the twinks. I don't care if you're tall like this fool or short. If you're a twink, I most likely am trying to holler.
He's like Tyler, the Creator. What did Tyler, the Creator say in his song? Is about, like, what did he say about, like, fucking a twink in one of his songs?
No,
Tyler's not gay, is
he's like bi or something.
Allegedly, but fucking A. Even in Okra, he's like, tell Timothy Chalamet to get at me.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, but I'm just really specific. I have a really specific taste into guys. I like men like Ricky Thompson, the social influencer.
No, I gotta look up who this
Yeah, and he has nipple piercings too, and I'm just like, Ricky!
I'm kind of curious as to who that is too.
Bro, we're doing a podcast.
I know. But
just go on your phone.
Oh, him?
Yeah, I think he's...
This, man?
He's
like,
funny.
Like, look...
Who was it again?
Wow, his lips
Ricky?
are huge. Look at his
Ricky
bottom
Berwick?
lip.
Yeah! No, Thompson.
Look at his bottom
So,
lip.
T-H...
Imagine kissing someone.
Yeah, there. Actor. I'm sorry, Ricky, but you're a social influencer, but Kudos to you for getting actor on Google.
Yeah, I've never heard
What
of
is it
this
like
guy.
to kiss someone with lips that are that big?
What
I
the
don't
fuck?
know, but
His hair.
but they're hot.
What
to me.
is up with that?
That's
Why do
oh,
you
crap.
choose?
Called
Why
a
do you
fashion
choose
photo
that
shoot, okay?
picture?
Don't
Look
judge
at the
me.
first
That's
one.
an editorial photo shoot.
Look at that. Look at them lips.
This?
Look at that.
See the frame. The frame. Fuck. But yeah, that's my type when it comes to men. Now, as to women,
I saw a few people that looked like that when we were walking down that street
yeah.
by Supreme. And
No,
Golf and
I
shit.
saw it too. I was like,
Yeah, you were like.
I was. Please tell me I was, because I was
No,
kind
I
of.
did not. No.
I was kind of like on the low, just like, you looking good, daddy. But as you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Keep going.
But with women, I have no type. Like for whoa, wait. Yes, anything with a pulse, please, lady, set up my D. No.
I
Okay.
mean, you're the one that said it, so.
Huh? No. All my life, I was straight up until like sophomore year, where I was like, why is that one boy making me feel a certain way? Why is he making me feel how girls make me feel all of a sudden? I won't get into it. I'll get into my bisexual like origin story like later on in another episode, but you know, all my life I was essentially straight, and I was like, damn, like girls are hot, and girls are frame. And girls are still like, I love the meme where it's like, I love when women, they just end it there. I love when women, because women are so fucking great and amazing.
Where like it's like, don't you love when men, and then it just cuts to like a wall.
No, it also goes for women.
Yeah, but in the one about men, it's supposed to say like, don't you love when men, and then they have nothing good to say about men.
When it comes to,
like a
but
wall.
when it comes to women, oh
Don't
fuck.
you love it when men like work and then you don't have to?
Oh! And that's how you remain single. Woo!
He's red pilled.
Pain.
Red pilled and rock hard.
Pain.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, like my whole life I was like math straight up until like sophomore year, and like nowadays I'm so like, I don't want to make it seem like it's wrong to say this, but when it comes to women, I'm just so desensitized, I guess. So I don't care how you look, as long as I like you and as long as you're like nice to me. I'm not saying that I fuck. I'm not saying that I fuck anyone, but at the same time, like, if I essentially freeze frame. You know, if I like you, I like you, and if I don't, I don't. But don't take it harshly. That's just on me specifically. Okay.
Okay, Chowder.
Also, I really love. And if I can get biased, yes, I love a fat ass and some thick ass fucking, whoo.
I'm single, ladies.
Just like some motherfucking thick thighs. Like honestly, even though I'm an ass man, if you got like thick, like super duper like thunder thighs that can crush my breathing, and I can go uncle like the motherfucker from Sky High. Sheesh, you not only have my heart. No, honestly, yeah, you have my heart and my fucking cock and balls in your fucking hand, like it's a fucking house key, and it's technically a house key to my goddamn heart.
Are you horny?
I'm so fucking down. But technically, I feel like I didn't answer the ideal partner. But it's okay, because I am the co-host, and I don't have to really go along with what the fuck I have to say, because I'm a fucking dick.
I think you are the host.
I don't give a fuck. I
we don't
rule.
podcast.
I rule. No, okay, but for real,
We'll talk over each other too.
17:30. Anyway, guys, but and are you guys looking for anyone in your life right now?
No,
Absolutely not.
I'm all about having fun right now and settling down later.
I am leaving the country, so it doesn't make sense to me to be talking.
You
to
should do
anyone.
the same thing I'm doing then. Have all your fun now. Then
Casual
settle
sex
down.
is alright. It's not like I'm not like super. Oh, I need to be fucking every night.
I need to be fugs.
No, but it's good though to like
Free stream.
often enough.
Well,
Whoa.
I was actually talking to a guy
Okay.
recently, but I wasn't really feeling it physically. He's very nice. I probably would have dated him if I was staying here. But physically, beautiful face. My issue is
can I have
sometimes the
this
body,
IG?
yada yada yada, is not quite where it needs to be, and that sounds really mean,
really?
but I'm just being honest.
Is he yada yada yada?
What? He
Is
doesn't
that
know. I just need some like a nice chest and abs, a nice ass. Okay, anyways. And sometimes they don't have all the equipment, but
They must
Not
meet
all
all
the
these
equipment.
requirements.
I mean, I show up with. I feel like I work out.
nah, you look good.
I show up, so I'm allowed to have my requirements,
Wow, and it is currently 12:11 a.m.
I shouldn't be saying yes. I'm looking for someone because I need to keep working on myself. But let's just say, and I'm gonna keep it G. It's someone where it's like, Emilio, I fuck with you, and I'm like, oh yeah, we've been fucking with each other for a hot minute, so just remember, I can't lose focus of all this progress that I make because I'm not gonna lie, I am clingy. But I do self-reflect on a lot of my cons and just try my most absolute hardest to just not be so clingy and not be how my cons are, because what if the next person I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to fuck it up. Why am I the way I am? No, like I actually want to do this right. But at the same time, I'm like, dog, I miss sex.
Well, that's the thing, Emilio. One thing my mom taught me is
Mama?
Laugh a second.
Box
how
of
do you
chocolates.
know what flavor of candy is your favorite unless you've tried them all?
Right.
Not only that, but you can't meet anybody and just go straight into it,
Mm-hmm.
Emilio.
Mm-hmm. But
You have to treat them like, well, no expectations. This could lead to nowhere. I could even fuck them and never fuck them again.
yeah.
Well, they could be the one that says, no, I'm not going to fuck you again. But what I'm saying is, there's no expectations.
No expectations. I need to go into that more.
can't-
I'm just a hopeless romantic, so I'm just always like in these fantasies, and I try to not be. I'm just
Saving it for the special.
I'm
person,
just
the special
fucking
one.
lonely, man. And so I'm always
The
so
only one.
fucking alone. I'm just like, maybe she could be like a 6-month relationship, and hopefully at the end of the 6 months it turns into a year.
6 month friends with benefits.
I just set myself up for sabotage, but like I said, I at least acknowledge my fucking cons, and I just try my fucking damnedest to work at them. Cause I could just pretend to be oblivious or just be like, woo, I'm fucking toxic, and make it like this so-called like cute and quirky like personality trait where motherfuckers just like, I'm toxic, lol. And it's like, when he's no, fuck that. I hate when people act toxic just because it's fucking like the it thing. Like that's a fucking
agree.
thing.
People are very into like toxic as a personality trait, or I'm a bad boy, or I'm gonna fucking ruin your life, or
bad
I'm a piece of shit and I'm broken and I'm proud of it. Or it's the same thing with
I'm
people
gonna
in high
ruin your
school
life.
who like thought it was cool to be dumb, or like where it's like, oh, I'm so ditzy and stupid. Isn't that cool?
Oh, they'll make like stupid noises in the class and annoy the teacher.
Like,
Not exactly what I was talking about. I was more talking about like if people be like, oh, I don't know what that means.
yeah.
no.
Like being a dumb Twitter bitch.
I don't fuck with that. I'm sorry. I don't care if that's your personality trait. Fuck off from me. Because you are not good for my motherfucking mental. And neither is your own damn self. And you need help. Respectfully, by the way.
Respect.
I am
Fuck you.
so fucking lonely. God damn,
Alex
bro.
was just being
But
edgy
yeah,
there.
Being what?
Edgy.
I'd be down, but also if I can't really like commit like that, but the Zegs is tight, we can keep doing it until you're like bored of it, and it's like, all right, cool. At least I got to.
Until you're bored of it.
At least I got to hit. Huh.
It's
But
like the best outcome.
yeah, essentially. All right, I think I'm pretty much done with the questions. Alex, any final words before we do these with you, but on like Skype or fucking whatever?
Final words. Peace out. That's it.
Are you gonna miss us?
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Wait, are you gonna miss us?
No, there's actually.
No, answer that. Are you gonna miss us?
Yes, I'm gonna miss everyone here, and I probably haven't really thought about that much yet, but.
You won't know what you have until.
I reassure myself that it's only a year. I can still FaceTime myself, all these things. It's not like I'm dying, you know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear him say, yes, I'm gonna miss y'all.
Everyone. Yes.
Specifically Emilio and Troy.
Yes, I will miss you guys. Yes.
I just really wanted to hear that. All right, Troy, any final words before I send us off?
I can't wait to see the response to this.
One comment.
One comment, and it's Alex just gay,
One
lol.
comment.
Faking gay, lol.
I'm gay, lol.
I'm
It's
gay,
from- It's
lol.
from none of your subscribers, too. They'd be like, this show fucking
If anyone
sucks.
watches this from beginning to end and writes a one-page paper, like
my
synopsis
God.
of what we talked about, I'll pay you $20.
Venmo or
Yeah, Venmo.
Cash App?
Yeah.
All the fucking apps. He will legit be like, he'll reply and be like, all right, DM me on Instagram. I got
But
you.
It has to be like a well-written synopsis.
Well written, so no fucking grammar errors, or else you ain't getting your 20.
I don't think this.
You ain't getting your fucking 20.
That's enough money.
Pussy.
If it's an hour long, what they can do
Say-
is
say-
they put it on double speed.
Say
so they can
with
get
me.
through it
Say
in
with me.
half an
Say
hour.
pussy. Ready?
Pussy.
Pussy.
I don't think this is gonna reach that fucking audience.
And that's like making above minimum.
I
wage.
mean, at least share it with your friends.
write
Maybe
a
your
synopsis
friends are
on
gonna
this.
be like,
I
nah,
don't
come
know if I want my
on.
friends to see
Come
that.
on. They're gonna be like, all right, bet. Let me write a fucking, so I can get 20 from Alex. What?
There we
I
go.
just look really red all of a sudden.
Oh no, it's because we've been here for like a hot minute. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being down bad with us at the Down Bad Podcast. I'm your host Emilio, my co-host Troy. Oh yeah. Okay.
Really?
Fuck you. See you on the next episode. Grrr.
And our guest tonight, our long-term friend, Alex, aka Brian Bosserman.
Space yachty Bugatti.
Buddy, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Yaddy 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 yaddy.
Peace.
Peace out.